Hello and welcome. As India's housing market is witnessing a transformation along with technology as well as urbanization, well, we are joined by Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani at Times Now Digital for an exclusive interaction. Thank you for the time. I'd like to begin by asking you, in these changing times, what are the top 5 trends that you're witnessing in the housing market? Many even saying that, look, the world's richest man, Elon Musk, believes in renting. And so therefore, you have recently been quoted saying that, look, big or small, everyone must own a house. So please share your thoughts.
रोटी कपड़ा मकान हर एक को घर चाहिए. You all need a shelter above your heads. So whether you live in a jhopda or you live in the Antilla house, we all need a shelter. So I think the need for shelter is growing simply because the GDP of the country is growing. We see a lot of middle class coming up, we see a lot of rich class coming up, we see a lot of people in the growth sector. I think that is extremely important. So housing growth is definitely there. In the last 2 years, we saw 10% growth, and this year 13% growth in the housing sector. So I think overall growth story is there in the housing sector. So irrespective of what people may say, the demand in the terms of housing has grown. Number two, the volume of business as registered under RERA has shown this increase of the figures and the volumes that I'm talking about. So both are here to stay. So I don't see any problem relating to the growth of the story in terms of shelter in the near future. Of course, nobody can rely on Trump, and we don't know what the world is going to go into.
Right, of course, there are many uncertainties in the world we live in today, but for affordable housing, right, many believe that that still remains a challenge in our country and beyond. So how can we tackle that as a key area to focus on?
I'm glad you mentioned it. So while the growth in numbers has been huge, and we have seen it, the contrary is so in case of affordable housing. In the last 1.5 years, we have seen a 20% drop in number of affordable housing which has taken place. It's a dangerous sign, and is something which I am concerned with, and I'm sure the government is concerned with. We have one suggestion which is very strong, which is that we need to create the concept of affordable rental housing, and that needs to come, and government needs to see that the benefit given to purchase of affordable housing, which took place a couple of years ago, 80IB section of the Income Tax Act, should now be given to rental housing. And I think it should be across the board, not only affordable segment, because rental housing is needed in all segments of society. And this concept which you talk about, rental, is here to stay, which is good, because then we'll try and create more affordable rental housing rather than just buying, because land is becoming expensive. All the other costs have gone up, inflation has gone up, so we need rental housing.
Right, now India has seen many infrastructure episodes really, whether it's the bridge collapses, whether it's the recent episodes, recent shocks that have just come our way across cities as far as infrastructure is concerned, right? How can we focus on sustainable and quality infrastructure going forward?
See, quality has to be driven both from top down and bottom up. So from top down, I think a mandate needs to be given that bad quality will not be tolerated, whether it's in the private sector or in the government sector. So if you have bad buildings or bad roads or bad infrastructure of any item whatsoever, it's a loss to society, loss to individual, but more to society. So I think that needs to be mandated from the top down. From the bottom up, I think more and more needs to be done by engineers, developers, contractors, local authorities, all required to see that specifications are being held, and we need to make a change in the mindset of people. In India, we are tolerant to bad quality, and I think that's not a good sign for India. Leaves a position by which we lose a lot of money. And I think it's unfair to any person who buys a house or travels on the road or any other infrastructure which is not really of the best quality. The same contractors, the same workers, the same design engineers make good quality in Dubai, but don't make good quality in India. So I think that is a mindset rather than a thing, and we need to actually hold it up.
All right, well, the mindset needs to change. Transparency is the need of the hour, and accountability is also the need of the hour. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, and thank you for this insightful interaction.
Thank you.